is 2, 3, 4, 500 pips each. Okay, sounds awesome. So if you're here today, and you're awesome like me, give this webinar a like. Once you then feel like, yeah, this is awesome. My name is Ewinningstrategy, a forex trader, economist, and helper. I do have a what do you call it? Discord channel where I help you guys to become better forex traders. So if you want to join, there should be a link in the description below. That I can help you with all the questions you have, or if you have one today, just give it now, and you would be awesome. Okay, then let's go, I guess. I'm ready to go. So if you are fired up just as me, then we are good. Let's do it. Let's go. Awesome. Okay. My other screen says there's something wrong with this, something wrong with the chat. I do apologize if there's anything wrong. You have to tell me if there's anything wrong. Okay, I have sound. Good. Let's go. Which pair should we start with? Where do we go? Where do we start? Anyone? What are we? I'm fired up for anyone. Okay, let's go to... Yeah, trading forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Whatever that happens in the past doesn't need to happen in the future, and your money can be lost in any time, any second, any day. Let's do it. Okay, so for Aussie dollar, we are here at the monthly sell price for May. Does that need to worry you? Okay, let's see. Has it ever touched it before? Yes, it has. And it went a bit down. That's just a pullback. Here, it has touched. Oh yeah, did before. Never touched. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Around in January, we had 3 hits within the 4 last months, and every time it reacted to it. Very important, okay? So, for now, we are in a bit of a different situation. I'm saying that it can happen 2 things, okay? 2 things can happen this week, this month of May, where we see price coming back down to 64 area here before moving higher. I don't think that monthly price of 62.5 will be touched. I honestly don't think so. So plan A is actually just a continuation. Plan B is down here with a target of at least, so far now, 68.5. This might change because it's not set yet, but I just did it earlier today, so 68.5-ish. And I believe we're going back all the way back to 70. Okay, we're going all the way back to 70. So we're already done from 56, 55, and we're going back up to 70. The thing that is different now than on that point is that we have done way more stimulus. We have pushed the market players into doing more, of putting more money into the market. So if it goes up to 70 and above, that's my target. So any pullback, any support to the upside is what we would look for in May. So some of you might say, but Ivan, you said you're going to sell it. Okay, I changed. When? Yesterday. Why? Fed. Okay. also is because we have actually gone all the way up to 60. So this support, this resistance is no longer resistance. Okay. So whatever has happened before didn't respect it here. So we're a bit higher now. Okay. Now what do we do now? Well, we're playing it up all the way to 68.5 or more. Okay. And I just believe we're just going to do this maybe early in the month before falling again, and then a new wave up again. And how many pips is it up to 68 from current market price? Well, there you have a 300 pip plan. Or if it goes all the way down to 64, it's a 450 pip plan. So why? Okay. Because the Federal Reserve of America said yesterday they will do anything to support the dollar or to support the economy. And when they say anything and they have unlimited funds to do whatever they want to do, like Japan said, that really sparks. So okay, so let me do it very quick, very fast. Okay, so when they say they're going to buy, what was it? Treasury securities, aka bonds. When they say bonds, they're going to buy bonds. So when you have bonds, which is buying the debt of a country, is that you get return. The more people who buys bonds, the less the return is. So when they say they're just going to buy bonds, the return goes lower until there is no return. At the moment, is less than 1% for the 10-year T-note. That's terrible. So that's what they want. They want you. It's like putting your money into a savings account, and you're getting no returns. But you have requirements to give returns to whatever you have, whatever you're managing money for. You need returns. So they just lower it so much that you have to go somewhere else to get return. That means you take money out of your bank account into something else, like the stock market, so then that pushes money into the market. That's printing money. So instead of saving it into very secure, risk-free investment, they make you putting into the more risky part, which could be the stock market. That's what's happening right now. And it creates, I would say, a fake risk-on market where it's manipulated by the central bank. But when you say manipulation, well, it's what they do. They want the market going to one direction, and you just follow the direction. And what is happening right now? Well, that's happening right now. So that's what we'll do. We follow the stream and also call the free money trade, because that's what the central bank wants you to do. So you just follow the stream, and when everybody follows the stream, everybody gets money. Unless you're a retail trader that doesn't care. So for the month of May, I am USD bear, yen bear, gold bull, Swissy week. They also want the Swissy the week though. So bear on Swissy as well. And then bull on Aussie, New Zealand, CAD. CAD is linked to oil, so that's different. But okay, so who are we here today? We have Ben. Welcome, Ben. We have Pratik, or Patrick as I call him. Habar Ndugu, Musodizana Ndugu. And then we have Jolin Joa. Awesome. So I'm babbling. So that's why I have changed from being dollar bull to being dollar bear. And I can be dollar bear until December, or until something changes. So when they start saying, so they said explicit when the employment rate is back. to normal. So that could be quite some time, okay? So they have to gain back the lost jobs that was in jobless claims. And I can't really remember the amount right now, how many millions is it that has lost jobs, but until that time, I'm dollar bear. That could be until, I don't know, the year after the year, maybe next year, I don't know. We shall see, at least for May, at least for June, at least for July, at least for August, at least for September. Then we shall see in September. Good morning, good evening, Zola. Hello, Adrian. So we have people from around the world. Welcome. We have Africa, we have South America, we have Asia, and we have Europe. Awesome. Now, that is 68.5 for Aussie dollar. Any pullback I would look to buy. If it goes down to 64, awesome, even better. Then we can go to the next one. Euro USD. And I got plenty of messages today. What is going on with Euro USD? Oh! Literally what happened today in my chat. I'm not blaming you for anything, but people are asking, what happened? What happened? What news? What news? What was it? Fed did it. ECB did it. Bank of Japan did it. RBA did it. Who? Central banks of the world wants you to make your USD go up until the market couldn't hold it anymore. And what's that? Stop losses. And what happens after stop losses? Entries. Entry here? No. You need some kind of reversal. But there is a trend line here, Ivan. You don't use trend lines? Yes, I do today. Because it reacted perfectly to it, and then I'm going to remove it. But where's your target, Ivan? Well, let me tell you. I see one target here. I see one target here. So that's 11.5 and just above 14.5. Okay, how many pips is that? You might say 500 pips. I might answer. So what do we do now? Well, I might tell you that Forex is risky and it's appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. But any pullback is considered to be an entry to buy. Okay, any pullback. Not any, but if you go to 1 hour, pullback is nice. So what do you have right now then? Well, I would love it to come back here, but I don't think it... Oh, oops, I see. That was not wrong. I would love it to come back to 109. I don't think it would though. I think this might just go up. So we have now the sell price for the month of May, which is 109.70-ish. Just around this high. Just where I wanted it to do, and then sell off. That's still bears of Euro USD dollar bulls plan. So where do you think buyers will take it? Well, I have two things saying about this. This might have changed since I did it last time, but I can also say that this would be the area of doing it. I'm saying that any pullback, we still have to make plans. We still have to do our job. It's not like buying wildly, and that's why I haven't bought it yet. And where did I buy this week? I bought it here at 108.20. Okay, good. No, it wasn't 120. It was 108.40 here. So then we have a buy entry there, and then we're going up to 111.20. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? Don Love says Aussie, New Zealand, and Euro Aussie. You didn't say anything about Euro Aussie in the chat, Don Love, but I can try. I can try to be nice to you. You know, after all, I am nice. So stop loss 100 pips. I don't think we're ever going to go down below 108.60 though, but if we come down to 109, that would be nice. And yeah, I think it's just to look into Friday, Monday entry if we break about this high. And why am I a bull now? Because all the sellers got out here. Okay. And after that, we're just gone down, 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 smaller and smaller until we break out, and then we're going to go higher. And I'm going to be patient, and I think we're all going to be patient until 11:40, and we will take profit. Doesn't that sound amazing? Okay, I'm just going to make an hour for you, and we'll continue on. What the ECB said today, they said they will hold it at, what was it, 700 trillion? No, 700. Their purchase program didn't change, and the worst part is that they actually put a number to it. They could just have said, like America, would you anything? And then later on, put a number to it, so that you at least have the mentality of the traders thinking, okay, there might be a lot here. Then we will be positive, sending a euro up again. But if you put a number to it, they can start evaluating what is it? Is it enough? Should we do it? Maybe not. Then they start questioning it and sending a euro down instead. But what is this, you might ask? This is dollar bears doing this. No, yeah. This is not euro bull, but okay. Then we have, what else? We have, I want to put direct chat. We have Aussie New Zealand. Okay, we can go to Aussie New Zealand. But just because he asked, that's all. So if you ask, you will get. So what do you want to see on Aussie New Zealand? You have 3-way correction. That's the sell price for the month. That's the buy price for the month. Do you think that way? Or do you go to 4 hours and say, okay, this sounds like a buy or something. I can do that. That's like plan A, I guess. And plan B might be this one. Okay. I don't think we'll go down here at 104.100. And I think this is plan A, this is plan B. It all depends, what are you? Buying or selling? That's what it all comes down to. But right now, this is the trend. And I believe it's going to continue. But yeah, so you're lucky, not lucky, but that's kind of what's happening right now. And this has kind of happened before. We have like a pullback and then just straight up, and then a pullback and then straight up. Okay. But I don't know who is strong of Aussie and New Zealand. It's kind of weak, strong trade. They follow each other very closely. So that's why the price is around 106. It's very equal. So the target for the month is 109.50. Okay, 109.50. Then you have Euro Aussie. I have not prepared Euro Aussie. But let's say that Euro Aussie do something like this. I think we can say that 1300, 1400, okay. That sounds a lot. I don't know how that sounds like, but back to something like that would be considerable to be okay. I will give you the prices. Actually, I'm just doing price action here, but I think that sounds like a plan. Now you have a reversal. Now you need to pull back, and then you can buy it up. Euro is stronger than Aussie, but still strong trade, and kind of not a trade that I would love you to be in, but as you requested, I delivered. So 182 could be the target. 182. No, not you. You. 182. Are you happy with that, Dunlop? Donny, are you happy with that? Okay, going back to dollars, pound dollar. We saw the same thing as in euro, where people are like, whoa, what's happening? And I'm like, dollar weakness. Anyone? Dollar weakness. So we have come back to this high here. This is the sell price. Do we have any reaction here? Okay, if we have, I think we're going back to what I would call support. turning support at 125. 125 and takers. That would make that candle 100% retracement. But as always, buyers need an entry, and if that's that, then okay, good. If sellers actually get engaged in here. With that spike up, well, it can still turn lower, but I think that dollar bears will take it up again. So no worries about that. What's the target for this month? Well, for the month of May, we're looking at 129. We're also looking at 132. Not maybe now, but you know, in the end, 132 and 129, 128.80 so far. So it's just the area that we're looking at, and then yeah, I think that's that. Cool. Awesome. Okay. That sets you up. Now you have written down the target. Now you have said, okay, what do we do now, Ivan? Well, we will do a weekly forex forecast. But I've said pull back to 25. Okay. If that doesn't happen, then if it just goes, well, I also said any pullback. So if it breaks above, then take the pullback again. How many pips is this one this week, this month, you might ask? 300 pips, okay? 300 pips I have just set you up for. Target, done. Okay? Awesome dawson. We have got a request for pound yen. So if any pound yeners is here, then we will do it. Okay? So we have some targets. 137, I guess it is. 137.5. Again, I might tell you that whatever I have written down might have changed because those pivot points that I'm using right now doesn't set until 3 hours from now, and I did it earlier today, so they might have changed by then. But that's the target for the week, as well as that's the target for the week, as well as that's the target for the week, as well as that's the target for the week, as well as that's the target for the week. That's a lot of targets, people. I hope you made money on it, because I clearly told you guys ahead of time that that's where we're going. So, yeah. Then we have target for this month. I don't know if 137 is really where we're going. I think we're going back all the way back up to, if everything goes well. Oh, what do you want, FX rate? If everything goes well again, I think we're at least going back to 141, 140. I guess it's a long shot, but still. Move it. So 141 eventually, but 137 is what's been given this week, but this month. But I think we're going higher. So 141 is my initial target, and I will take profit there. And how many pips is it? Any takers? 800 pips? Is it? 600. Okay, wrong way. 600 pips. Congratulations. What's the next pair you want me to do, people? What is your next pair? Is there something exotic? Is there something fun? Any pullback on CAD pound yen? I shorted it yesterday, and I got out, and I think I sold it here or something. So yeah. Well, now everything has changed. Not that I should have been in this trade, but it made a new low, so I really okay, let's do it lower. Buyers did want it differently, so we have gone bullish, risk on almost all pairs. So that's what we do. Now, this is also the same thing as waiting back down to 133, where would be amazing. I don't know if it will happen, but that's something. Or back to this support of 134 or 135.5 ish. So in this area here, I'm looking for price to go. And then, if it ever goes back down there, then doo-doo, happy power up. Sabev says pound Aussie. All right. Pound mate. Are we done with pound yen? Is there something else you want me to tell? Other than Bank of Japan wants this to go up? Other than this is the Widowmaker, meaning it moves a lot of pips but still gives a lot of pips, and we're on the way up. We have changed. Well, it hasn't broken up yet. It's yet to come. What do we want to see first? We want to see a bullish move. We want to see a pullback. Then continuation higher. Awesome. British pound Aussie. Okay. This is pound strength then. First of all, target is hit for the month, for the week. Boom. Then, what are we going to see here? So, pound seems to be stronger than Aussie, the Australian dollar. So, I haven't done this one, but it looks like we're going higher. Where? I'm not sure actually. So, where's January? So, this one has actually risen. Oh, actually going lower. Okay. So since January it's just gone up. This actually seems to be Aussie weakness. This is Aussie strength. Aussie is stronger or weaker than pound. Aussie is running this one. So we're actually going lower. Where? I don't know. It all depends. I haven't done the previous one, this one, but it looks to me like we're actually heading lower. Sorry guys. So technically, where are we going then? Technically, we can go back to 86, I guess. 186. So this pullback looks nice. But it's kind of strong, weak. It gets each other strong, strong, or weak, weak. So yeah, that's you, Sabev. You love pound, I know that. But yep. Gold, anyone? Anyone up for gold? Goldie? Gold diggers? What's really, what would you call it? Interesting, I must say, is that we have gone up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 when dollar is weakening. So why is gold going down when dollar is weakening? Maybe it should be going up according to my analysis. Is it just going down to fetch more buyers? Or are they actually playing off the monthly sell? So if you're wondering about my system, this is the plan for sellers, is taking from 1724 down to 1550. That's their plan. For buyers, if it ever comes down to 1640, it should take it up to 1820. That sounds more like a plan. But when we have this step ups, up, 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 down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 up, 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 that should happening. Okay? So now we have turned it lower. Okay? Buyers, that really concerning. For sellers, since they have taken over. So I find it very interesting, and I really see this one happening, and this hasn't hold. So for me in gold, I'm just saying 1720 to 1540 is the sellers, and for buyers is 1640 up all the way to 1820. What else up? What happens after that? I don't know. Choose your buys. Choose your direction. What is my direction? I'm up. If that's going to happen, I don't know. As everything else in this world, we don't know the future. I hope you know the future, because then you will be an amazing trader. But as I don't, we're just looking at what we're looking at as in current market price, and it's kind of weak at the moment. But it can still go higher, it can still do whatever it wants. Good. Aussie CAD has gone back to where it wants to go. Oh, nice. Okay, now let me tell you something. If dollar is weak, CAD is strong, this one is likely to head lower. What's the target, you might say? So I would say in this area here, so maybe the entry is soon or tonight or tomorrow, maybe tomorrow morning. Any pullback to 140, you can take it back down to 136. 136 or lower. Right now, it has taken profit. That's why it's going higher. Because this was a tape plan. Boom. As I told you guys, congratulations. Then, since we are flipped, since we are now just touching this baseline, then, okay, we're heading lower. Back down to, where is, okay. Are we going down to 130? Well, that would change everything. But so far, 140 to 130, how many pips is that, people? Have you had a haircut, German? Yes, I've had. Oh, thank you. You're so cute. Yeah, I did. What was it? 8 p.m. yesterday? Because I called them, like, just after opening on Monday. They opened on Monday, the hairdressers in Norway. Because online it said 11th of May. Literally 11th of May, the first available hour. So I called them and they said, you can do it 8 p.m. on Wednesday. 2 days later. And then they had to wash my hair, they had to do protective gear, they had to like have gloves, they had to spray everything. They couldn't even touch my hair before they have washed it, even though I washed it ahead. What else was it? I wasn't allowed to use my phone. When the FOMC, the Fed meeting was going on, I was out of the blue. I don't know what happened. What was Fed saying? What was Jay Powell saying? I don't know. Because I was like, it's either now or 11th of May. And I'm doing now because I was looking like a... yeah, I was not looking nice. So, yeah, that's that. Massive. And then they have removed stools, removed clients. There was just a few clients around at any given time. And the poor hairdresser had to come back to work at 7 a.m. the next morning. So, yeah, if you're out there, thank you. So yeah, thank you. Amazing. But yeah, under strict guidance of rules and stuff. So this is really resistance area, and I don't know how many pips is it back from 50. Okay, so in this $50 area, so 50 pip area, I mean, sorry, of where your entry should be. This is back to that support, turning resistance. Okay. Is that something you're looking at? Or is it back up there? That rarely turns the bars. But yeah, okay. It's either here or here. Plan A, plan B. And then she made like my hair hang like that. And then she made me look like Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber. So yeah, awesome. USD CAD makes oil. What does oil do? Well, let me tell ya. Double bottom, not a new high. I am not interested until it has done that. So once it has done that, I'm game. Right now, nothing. Nada. Nada's Plymouth. I have said that's resistance. It's turning resistance again. And if it breaks below here, then something like that. How many percent retracement is it? Wrong. Wrong. 38. Okay, I can do 38. Yeah. Okay, fine. Good, good. Go on. What's the target, you might ask? 34. 34 and some change. 34 and a half, 34, 34, 34. At least on my broker, that's 34. It might be different from yours because we have different charts. So, yeah. I guess the difference between my broker and this broker here is it was at least $5. So, yeah, that was actually happening, Jarman. That was actually happening, Ben. Like just that. So it looked like Dumb Dumber. Literally. Okay? It's the funniest thing ever. And I haven't looked so dumb in my life. So when I got out at 9 p.m., Powell was done. And I've lost all the fun. So, anyone filling me in? What's up? Okay, target is 34. Then, what else? Stop loss. It depends where you get your entry, but not $50, $5 maybe. If you do that, 14, then down to 10. Yeah, okay, that is maybe too much for you, but ish. It can even kick off as Plan B off 14, at least in this chart. So that's Plan A at 15 or 14. That sounds amazing to me. New Zealand dollar. What is happening here? Well, we have a new high. High, high, high. High, high. Do you know what shark is in Norwegian? High. So, if you're going to any beach where there is a shark, and you say in Norwegian, hi, 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 everybody else thinks you're like, hey. Norwegian joke, sorry. Anyways, let's move on. No joke today. So what are we seeing here? I think we're actually just continuation here. It could come back down to this support. That would be nice. Support is always nice when you're going higher. And then higher. What is that? At 61, 60, 80 area-ish. Okay. And target is 63 and some change. 63, 300, 200. Okay, good. Then 50 pips stop loss down here. Then you're good to go. I don't think it ever comes down to 60. But if you're a seller, your target is down to 58. Okay. And oil, if you're a seller, the target is, I don't know, down here, negative something. If you are a buyer on Aussie dollar, your target is back up here to 143. If you are a seller on gold, that I told you that, good. Pound yen, if you're a seller, 131. And pound dollar, if you're a seller, got down to 121. If you're selling Euro USD, back to 106.50, which I don't believe in anymore. And dollar, USD dollar is down to 60, 59.5. Okay, that was very fast, very fast. Then, I know you guys know. USD China. I haven't done that. I don't know. USD Chinese yen. Yuan. Okay. I think like dollar weakness, so this one going down. That's just my small belief. And also we have some weakness here. Yeah, okay. Dollar weakness it is. Down. Where's target? Target back down to 6.83. Target for this month should be maybe a 7. Could be 7. 6.5. No, 6, 7. 696 might also be the target for at some point, and then until the end 684. Okay, and this for now looks bearish. Basically, I haven't really got you guys into ZAR and Turkish lira, but I just want to give you USD ZAR because as a carry trade. Okay. Oh, nice, interesting. So what is happening? What is a carry trade, you might ask? Okay. So carry trading is you buy a high interest rate currency and sell low interest rate currency. This one has around 0 now. This one's around 6. So you get 6% by holding it for an entire, I think it was every day. So in the end, you get like 1500% return on investment in 1 year, just by holding it every single evening. So you don't get 1500% a day, but in the end, I think that's what you get in the end. Because I think it's around 6% a day. Okay, just by holding it. It all depends on your broker. So this one is definitely looking to sell it, and somewhere down here. So this looks to me like, oh, nice. Okay, so any pullback, and I don't know which pullback I'm using, maybe 1871 area-ish. That's just that one. That would be nice. Or if the pullback was already, I don't know. But that's that. That sounds amazing to me. So yeah, then that's for euros, for USD ZAR as a carry trade, as just holding it, not for the pips, and then you just put it to break even and let it go. Okay. This is actually a very important time because now it's at the highest. The same thing for Euro ZAR. Just holding it for the sake of holding it until it comes back up again, if it ever comes back up again, and you can give it over to your children, and you can pay for school fees. Because this is a trade that is forget and maybe look at it once a year. And you just set it, stop loss up over here, and then once it goes in your favor, stop loss to break even, leave it. Okay? That sounds awesome to me. Now I'm giving you that thing, and then this one has maybe 6.5 since Euro has negative 0.5%. What else do I want to tell you guys? Yens? Anyone on the yens today? Are we on yens? Aussie yen, I think we're going back down to, if we do, down to 69,200 and then up all the way down up to 73. That sounds to me like 300 pips or so. That's like plan A at least. And then plan B is if it goes higher, then buy it again. But if you're a seller, you're like, ooh, nice. We'll take it down to 64. But also think of that if you are a buyer and it does turn around against you. 67, they will fight. This is definite support. And if it ever does come down here again, they will fight it. I just see it resistance-wise like very, 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 very strong. I don't believe it does gone down there, but that's that. CAD yen is also another one that's just ranging, but still we have it coming higher now. So 79 is a target for this month. Sellers is around 77.50. So it might do this, and then you are either buying it coming down, or once it had gone above, you buy it again. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you're a seller, you're thinking, oh, nice. Did I forget about it? I actually forgot to give you a target. But at least take it down to 74 or lower. I will give you the target later on. But I forgot about it. Sorry. Sorry, mate. That's what you see. I don't see that, but you can see it. Definitely. Euro. Yen has made a double bottom, higher high. And I didn't want any pullback. But this one doesn't seem to give any pullback at all. Is the euro doing the same thing right now? Yeah, okay. So was this really the price of 109.20? Okay. Might have lost it then. But yeah. So any pullback would have been nice. Maybe this was the pullback. Unfortunate, but there is more things to do. So this is definite resistance. And the target is at 1760 for the week. Target for sellers, no, entry for sellers at what, 118. Come on, mate. And then take it down. Is that possible? Yeah, it's definitely possible. But for right now, I think any pullback higher is the one up to 1918. Aussie dollar. I can do Aussie dollar very quickly. I have already done in the beginning yesterday. But I will do it in some kind. Then the initial target for this one is maybe back up to 122. So we are at 117 now. I believe we're going back to 122 in the end. When? Is it now? Nope. Is it December? Maybe. Is it August, September? Maybe. So yeah, just keep your seatbelts fastened. We're going higher. This one is actually quite beautiful because this is resistance. And it took profit here, and this is a sell for the month, and it went a bit lower. But I definitely believe this is going higher. So this is should be plan A actually. I have done plan B here for some crazy reason. I don't know where that came from. And then if it goes above, then take it up again. This might be a hard, what do you call it, breakout? Just shooting through it. And I don't believe we're going to 67, by the way. I think we're going back up to 73. So even though this month is 67 and it might stop there and then go back down again to touch it, if it just goes straight up, that could happen. But we're definitely going higher, and 73 is the ultimate target. Aussie dollar. I just want to tell you very quickly, this is the monthly sell price. It can go back down to 64, 300-ish. Then this target for the month is 68. I think we're going back up to 70, at least. And this one is the one that leads the pack. So this one is the strongest one at the moment. So any pullback is to be considered to be going long. Even though this webinar does not contain any investment advice, it's all up to you. But I'm just telling you fundamentally where I'm thinking. I'm thinking dollar, yen, Swissy weak, bear. I think Aussie CAD, New Zealand strong, fundamentally. Pound dollar hits. Do you think? Hope you're doing well. I'm good, Mohammed. Are the pair pound dollar going to hit more than 126.42? Yes, it does. I think it's going up to 129. So if it's 126.43 going to be hit, yes, it does. Is that also maybe the sell price? Maybe, but I think we're going well above. Well, for this week, we have already hit take profit quite fast, quite frankly. So maybe that's going to give it some consolidation. So I'm like, we have to like just do that and then do something like that. Could possibly happen. But yeah, You are thankful. I am grateful for you coming. I'm grateful if you want to join my Discord channel for free, where I can help you more, answering more of your questions. I also hope that you say, Ewin is the best trader you ever met because I have given you value. I have given you targets. I have given you entries. I have given you maybe stop losses. Maybe that should be 100 pips on each of these pairs, just to be sure. Then you should not lose more than 1%, risk more than 1% per trade. Don't lose more than 5% a month. If that doesn't sound nice, it does to me. And have a profitable track record. That means live trades on demo, tried, tested, see how things happen. And yeah, I think that's that. But you should be an awesome trader. I want you to be an awesome trader, and I want to be a successful one. So that's why I'm here, giving you a target. And by the end of May, we're going to go through it, and we're going to have an awesome time, saying all the profits we got, because I've mentioned it before May happens. I've given you profit targets for May before May happens. Nothing of this one is yet hit. It is still to come. We're still talking about future. All right, future. Dollar CAD is going down, but the looks of it. That's a good hit one, people. We were here 2 seconds ago, and now we are strongly going down. So if you like this video, please, if you got any value from it, subscribe if you haven't been here before. And thirdly, if you are of that opinion that other people should know about this target, please share it. It's free, available for you right now here on YouTube and to wherever you're looking. So yeah. Is that going tomorrow? Thanks, next week. So on Saturday, I'm going to give you out targets for the week. On Saturday, on Sunday, we're going to go through any of your pairs you want me to cover. So in this video, we've gone through oil, we've gone through gold, we've gone through all USD pairs, yen pairs, some Aussie pairs, and some pound pairs. And I think that I have given you enough value, enough to say thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for commenting. Thank you guys for liking. I have appreciated your time and your company. So if there is no other questions, I might retire back to my dinner. Actually, I haven't eaten dinner because I wanted you guys to have value before I get fed. Okay? I think that sounds like a good deal.